Mm. Oh yeah, it would help if I had the right one. There we go. It might help if I actually had the stream popped up as well. There we go. Hey, I already don't care about watching this video anymore. Well, I stream. Huh. What in the world do all? You know what? Why not? Anywho.
Your assistance in taking down the crystalline entity is most appreciated. I fear we do not have much time at our disposal. I can brief your strike force on the entity's combat capabilities and recommended countermeasures.
Excuse me.
DS9 to all Alliance ships. A Terran Empire fleet is attacking the station. We require immediate assistance. Our defenses won't hold for long. Clear these ships as soon as possible.
Doo-doo.
The station is under heavy attack. several points around the station. Close any portals that open as soon as possible, or the ship's Nine is under attack. Overwhelmed by the defenses.
Kinda surprised that I never died. You come from? Okay, where is... What? How is this? Okay. Sure. Seriously. How in the world? Is this not on here? Thank you for keeping me alive. Have I done a video on the whole difference, like a real full breakdown on the noble and the legendary? I wonder. Like, did I do a proper comparison that I've been flying both? But then again, I've flown the noble. I'd have to do that. Oh no, I did. Totally did it on the 8th. I gotta remember when I do videos. My gosh.
You haven't seen the last of me!
Okay, what? I feel like I haven't really touched Stowe at all lately, even though I literally did a video. Oh, 2 days ago. Yeah, that's not good. I do want to do a video on the Pioneer. Maybe I should do that here. I would have to make room. Ugh. Now I would have to say that I'm still pretty sure that the Noble would out DPS the Legendary. Trying to think of what console I should sacrifice. I think I know which one I would sacrifice, just because reasons. I'd offer some team runs, but it looks like you're on a console. I am not. I'm on PC. It's just my monitor is massively huge, and to make it easier for people to actually watch, yeah. And plus, I forgot to reset my settings on my OBS, and I don't know how to revert. That's the problem. So I'll show you what I mean. Like, this is actually like, yeah, yeah, it's a lot. I'm not on console. It's just I got a lot. All right. So yeah, that's why it's like that, because it's, yeah. There is just a lot to see. There we go. Okay, so there's right back to okay, so that console, where is that? Where is that console at? I'm sure this ship should technically do more, cause am I like on day 2 running this thing? I broke 2 mil, but maybe I can do more. What? You're okay. Okay. Wow, it's been a minute since I've flown the ship. I haven't updated spam bar in forever. Okay, what console am I missing? Okay, wait, so okay, that's there. That's there. That's there. That's there. You again. Oh boy. Guess can go on here. Okay. Every time. I think this time I'm gonna go with Proton. Just because I really like Proton, and I haven't flown Proton a minute. What even is that? It's a kit bash of just whatever. It's my abomination. Where are my proton beams? Why are a lot of my weapons just not showing up? Okay, game. Don't worry about it. Oh, I'm in pain. Oh, I'm in so much pain. So I kit bash this thing just to look weird because why not? I know. Oh, really? I'm sorry. I don't know. Like my screen's not wanting to cooperate. My OBS just awful. Oh no, that's not what I want. This. Thank you. I have a really big monitor. And it's a problem. There's no URs, huh? It's just a problem. I might hold on. I might have an idea on how to change it. I was actually kind of thinking about doing this anyway. Give me a moment. We have a 49-inch monitor, and so I have it set up in a very specific way. But what I might just end up doing is changing the setting to... Where's the button? There. Here. Do. This. Give it a second. Oh god. What? Why? Ooh. What? Now I don't even know, like, which... Everything just disappeared. Give me a moment. No, not that one. This one. You need to go over here. You need to be the main display. Thank you. And you... No, not that. Portrait. Yes. There we go. Okay. Now... Go. There we go. Okay. I slapped together a build if you want to do team PvE. I'm always down to team up with the viewers. Bear with me a moment while I see if this will... There we go. I just gotta rearrange the HUD. Which, if it's gonna be like this, then... What? What? Do this. OBS there. That there. Oh, that makes it kinda nice. And then over here can be the Steam and the Discord. And also the parse, which I need to... Yeah. Put this somewhere. Okay. Anyway. What? Oh, my. Okay. If this ain't awkward, I don't know what is. There we go. Now the screen should be better. Maybe. Is it better? I can't tell. Yeah. At USS Sentinel is game user handle. Okay. Let me just do this. Go over this, this, USS. Okay. If you're on, I'm on the Fed side, so if you're on the Klingon side, I can't invite you. Oh, someone's, okay. Hi. Oh, I know you. There we go. Okay. Aha. All right. Let me know if this looks better. Yeah. That's why I said I knew you. So just to give y'all reference as to why I'm going to be playing with the Noble for a little bit. Okay, I did this in a infected elite run with the legendary Sovereign. When did I do this? On 2 days ago. So I did this 2 days ago. So the reason why I am wanting to type the Noble again is because I broke 2 mil with my old build when the Noble was brand new. So Noble was out. I bought it out 2 days later after I did the buyout when the Noble was first added to the game. Or maybe I did a couple of dailies and then I bought it out. But anyway, 2 days after I got the Noble, I broke 2 mil. Can't remember when it was. Timeline's weird. My brain, not good. So this is, yeah, this exact build, minus the Birds of Prey that I love running, and of course, you know, the weapons being phaser on my legendary, broke 2.3 mil. So I was like, why not? My first test run with this exact setup, I was doing a solo infected run with the Stronghold, the Voth Stronghold, and it did 2.1, 2.2. Yeah. So that's what this is for. Would you like to join us? The text is small, but it's whatever. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I'd fix it, but apparently not. I don't know how to stream or video or content create. I did increase the bitrate recently to 8,000, so it should look good at least. But yeah, so this is what I've been playing with. Would you like to join us? And just so y'all know, this is where I hang out. This is the zone that I call home, the Delta Quadrant, Dysosphere. Yeah. Demi, not sure I can do elite, but we're trying. Well, look at it this way. You got people who can guide you. So, and plus ground elite's easy. That's the only thing. Space elite is difficult if you don't have all the right resources, but ground is easy because you can just get everything doing missions and rep. Gosh, excuse me. I haven't been to bed yet. I've been awake since like 12 p.m. Has it really? Oh, I'm sorry. Ouch. Excuse me. Well, I do all kinds of builds in this game. Pet builds, cannon builds, beam builds. I haven't really touched science in a very long time. Really need to get into that. Tanking builds, do that all the time. I actually have a tank build that does a million DPS, which is different.
That will not be acceptable. Stop
Yeah.
them at all costs.
Speaking of my tank build, the Constitution 3 is the one that I do it, and the only reason why I'm talking about it now is because we have the Shangri-La here. I do like the ammo chain, so do I. Science is definitely expensive. It is the second most expensive build in the game. Just gonna lay that out there. The second most expensive. So just let that sink in. Oh, this ship doesn't have. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, no, this ship doesn't have Marine Sparta engines. Okay, that's fine. That's Proton is one of the most underrated weapons in the game, along with I will forever have my love for Proton Patreon. Forever. Oh gosh. I've broken multi-plus in this people. I want to say that I have. I just don't. It's like this. But no, like you. Like you. Excuse me. I want to say I'm getting sick with something, but I don't. And I did get the add-on to be able to stream both on Twitch because some of my viewers requested that I stream on the Twitch, even though I don't want to stream on the Twitch anymore, but I just don't know how to get that working. I think I'll be trying Proton here. It's fun. A lot of people forget that there is a way to buff Proton, and it's through the dice unification. The tactical consoles that come from that buff Proton, but because of how builds are nowadays, you need it. The only thing that does stink is there's Isomags, there's no Proton buff, and then with tactical consoles, the only ones that exist are for Dice Rim. Oh shoot, I forgot to check my traits. Oh, that's right, yes. There's just one trait that I would want. No, 2 traits I want to change. Actually, oops. Yep. Yeah, Proton is fun because things don't really. Well, things at first didn't really have a damage resistance against them, so it just disintegrated everything. And then at some point, they finally added Proton damage resistance to the game for other factions that initially didn't have any. But the reason why I like Proton is because they sound awesome when it's not being fired at will, because being fired at will, for some reason has the phaser sound. But the teal color that they use for it is just so good. Hey yo, pleasure to catch a stream. You are very quiet all of a sudden. Am I? Is that better? Should I put my mouth on the microphone? Talk like this? How's that sound? Is that better? Yeah, sorry, I'm not trying to talk too loud because 1, wife is still sleeping, and 2, I recently rearranged my living room, and so my computer is against the wall. On the other side of the wall, my neighbor is sleeping. So yeah, I'm trying not to be too loud. So if I am quiet, I do apologize.
We're picking up some strange readings with it.
No. And also, because of the fact that I've been awake since 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, and it's currently 6:41 Eastern Standard, yeah, my voice is starting to hit the strain. And with me having the GERD, which if you don't know what the GERD is, it's pretty much a extreme version of acid reflux. My voice starts to sound like this. So, yeah, that's why I sound a little raspy and scratchy. I got a full set of Ethereum proton beams. They were awesome. Oh, they are still awesome. I love them. I always want to keep using them. I don't listen to what the meta chasers say, or what the the channels that have, like, all the subscribers and say nothing but negative things about said game, or spread false propaganda about the game. I do my own thing, and it works. But did it not just cloak? Okay, game. Sure. And just like that, everything dies. Who are you? You're targeting? I'm not even near you, sir. Especially Fire at Will sounds for them. My Promethean class is using them as default. That's nice. I was planning on having my science character be my proton build person, but I just miss using them, so I transferred them back to my main. So yeah, now we're here. I need to fix my traits. But yeah, like, I've been one of the biggest advocates for Tetrion being actually insanely overpowered. But because one person 10 years ago said Tetrion sucks, everyone thinks Tetrion sucks even to this day, which I'm just like, do you not see how much support Tetrion has? Like, what? But yeah, nothing I can really do about it besides just talk about it. My Tetrion video that I made about, because I covered all the energy types and what is with them, what flavors exist, what weapon sets exist, and Tetrion has so much weapon sets. Doesn't have very many flavors, but it has so many weapon sets. Dyson has easy buffs for team. My tactical set have bonuses for them. Super. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Let me see. You and you. I want. Focus. And redirecting arrays. Redirecting arrays. There we go. What I did 10 years ago, there's people that still think that are constant. Yeah. Yep. At one point, I was hardcore and chasing the numbers and meta chasing super hard, and I was constantly getting myself burnt out. Constantly. And so now I'm just like, Yeah, I can do what I want. And I've been going hard now for over a year, and I was going to do like a year anniversary thing of me uploading on YouTube, but I kind of forgot what day I started. I know it was sometime in August of last year when I started going hard on uploading on YouTube for Star Trek Online. Let me double check. Oh gosh, this is gonna take a while. Let me see. That's Freelancer, Yu-Gi-Oh, which I do plan on continuing that at some point. The very first Star Trek Online video that I uploaded was on August 22nd, so that is actually today. I need to change the title of my stream. Wait, where did... Oh, there it is. Okay. Stream analysis. I want to, wait, why can't I edit? Oh, that's why. Edit. Stow content. So I started uploading Star Trek Online content literally a year ago today. Look at that. Changing the title. Let's go. And the very first video that I ever uploaded was just things I like to see in Star Trek Online, like legendary ships that got added to the game. Which is actually kind of funny. It's like I wanted to see a legendary Negvar, we got one. I wanted to see a legendary Andorian ship. We didn't get a legendary Andorian ship, but we did get a new one, which is awesome. I can't remember if I talked about wanting to see another Vulcan, a Zenstor Vulcan ship. I want to say that I talked about it on this channel. I just can't remember. We got one. Yeah, there's a lot of I talked about a lot of things on this channel. And then on the Voth Stronghold, so let's see, August 22nd, 24th, 25th, 27th, 28th, then I didn't upload again until the September 3rd, then September 5th, which my September 5th video of last year was actually kind of funny because I did a poor man's Breen Free Fire trait build, and it ended up actually being better than Breen's Free Fire. And what I mean by that is when you combined redirecting arrays, which comes off of the Tucker class, and then the trait that comes off of the Phantom Escort, this one, and you combine them both, it just ends up being better, because when things hit you, your beamfire at will extends. When things miss you, your cooldown, you know, is better. I did some stuff video, got 30k-ish views, then did one more that bombed and didn't want to bother with YouTube anymore. Yeah, I don't blame you. I just do it because it's fun. And plus, like, I've looked at some of the content that people are throwing out there, and it's just... No. Like, I want to call out the big time, the big content creators so much, because it's just like, dude, like, what are you talking about? Like, no. You're wrong. For example, one guy who I really do want to call out said that Star Trek Online is not 100% free to play, and my response to that is, that's cool, but you're wrong. Because Star Trek Online is literally 100% free to play, and I did the math. It's so free. It's depressing how free it is. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about how free this game is. This game is, I want to say, in terms of all the MMOs that I've played, this is the second most free game I've played. Number one being Warframe. this is easily number 2. Easy. And the reason why it's easily number 2 is because I did the math. With the accounts that I currently have that I'm willing to upgrade, which is the whole not accounts, sorry, characters, which is 14, right? I have 15 characters total, one of them purposely keeping low level because of the fact that I, oh gosh, what is it? I keep him at low level for lockbox purposes. So at 14 characters at 8,000 dill a day, not including the dilithium extra that you do get, you can get, just from a year of dill farming, you will have enough to buy an anniversary bundle and then some. Maybe even a lot more than just an anniversary bundle. Maybe 2. I can't remember the math on it, but it was a lot of Zen, and there's so much Zen being thrown out in the dill market right now that it's very easy to just get it. Now, as of right now, last time I heard, you're going to be waiting about, what is it? 3 weeks before your dilithium gets transferred into Zen. But, yeah. My birthday is coming up next Thursday on the 27th. Be super duper easy to remember that date before your first stow date on 20. Hopefully I can remember. My mind has not been too good lately. Just in case if I don't forget, or if I do forget, and or I don't stream that day, happy birthday. Dogs want to go out and neighbors are hitting the Wi-Fi hard. I'm starting the rubber band. I'll catch you on. Oh, no worries. You gotta do what you gotta do. I need to move that now. 44 days our average turnaround to sell dill. Yeah. Okay, so it's increased. But yeah, it's you can get like look at that. You can get so much Zen just farming it. And so yeah, you can get a lot of stuff. And there's a guy that I know that I wish I could bring him on stream to talk about it or even make a video on it, because he owns everything on the Zen store, with sitting on probably at this point billions of dilithium refined and hundreds of thousands of Zen. And every single time a new bundle comes out, whether it's Mud's Market bundle or just an anniversary bundle or ship bundle, what have you, he instantly gets it. Now, he could easily stop dill farming on the amount of characters that he has. He could stop today and be set for the rest of the time that this game is active and not have to do anything. But he won't. He's a mad lad. I'm saving money to nab the tier 6 ship next week. A little treat for me. I could do with the dill, but my brainwave is too recent. Turnaround hits. Oh yeah, no, I hear that. Like all my dill is basically going to upgrades for my characters and my my fleet that I made for this community, actually. If you're asking me, oh, I got a long list. But right now, the only ship that I'm aiming after is the Narada. Just because I'm a Kelvin timeline fanboy, and technically speaking, that ship isn't part of the Kelvin timeline because it got teleported through time. Or more like, not really time, just to an alternate reality. You think about it. But I'll get one eventually. It's just going to be a while before I can actually get one. Uh-oh, my wife's awake. I'm surprised. He isn't coming out here and yelling at me. Say that jokingly. I narrowed it down to 4: the Sulban ship, the one with the giant river wings, the big carrier with the couple of other ones. I excluded the campaign rewards, getting those for free for sure. Oh yeah. Ooh. No one else that did a Fez run.
Vodwar ships have invaded the area around Corfez Fall. I will be acting as flag carrier for a small task force that will engage the enemy throughout the system. Once your team has formed up at the rendezvous coordinates, you will enter the Corfez
I heard that.
and engage the Vodwar.
I'm right there with you. Oh, Vodwar is easy. They just hit hard and sub-nuke you. If I had a penny for every single time these guys sub-nuke me, man, I would have so many things in this game. I don't do super chats, so there you are. I don't even have the ability to do super chats. They all have traits and consoles that fit my playstyle well, and to unlock the Elite Malon. Oh yeah, that's in-game mail. There is no way.
Vodwar want to destroy that station. Stop them. Benton allies are running the Vodwar blockade. They're trying to provide relief for the populated planets in the system, but they're getting hammered by the Vodwar. The Guard needs help, and you're the only task force in a position to provide it.
Thank you. The reason why I'm really quiet now is because I'm generally speechless. I'm sorry for just being silent. Just trying to process. Just so you know, I'm shouting you out when I do the video on it. Sitting on that for 6 years. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's... You actually remind me of a friend of mine who had like 6 of them sitting in his inventory. Didn't know what he wanted to get. He ended up giving me like 2 of them. Do we have the bug? I think we got the bug. So for those that don't know, this TFO has a bug where even if you do protect the Bentham ships and they warp out and everything's dandy and happy and everyone survives, it still counts as a destroyed ship. Why? I actually don't know. I don't know what causes it. It's been in the game since Corfez was added to the game. So it's one of those things where Cryptic, spaghetti coated it, and now the current dev team is just stuck with the broken mess and can't, properly fix it because the code is hot garbage.
We're pushing the Vaadwaur back, but they're not going to leave without a fight. If they can't take it, they'll destroy it. The Vaadwaur are sending in the VSW reply.
Which I'm wondering if they were to get their hands on the source code, if it even existed, if that would help them. But that's the thing, the source code, the original code to the game is lost. It's just one of those things that I've thought about for a long time, and since, I'm irrelevant, dev teams don't know who I am. I'm not going to be able to X2 it yet, but we'll go ahead and make that video. And we'll do it live, like I've done quite a few times. Team. So also those who are currently streaming. Wow, okay. Watching the stream. I was working on doing a video where I was talking about my other passion of not just Star Trek Online, because as y'all know, I love Star Trek Online. It's one of my passions, but another passion of mine is Yu-Gi-Oh! And so yeah. Not wrong, spaghetti code, and now it's embedded that they can never fix it, sadly. Yeah, Elite Dangerous, same way. Yep, same thing with what's the other space sim that will never be completed? If they wanted to fix it, they have to take the game offline and fully like change everything. Yeah, shout outs to Play with Knives, just giving me one. I don't know which ship I should toss. I want to keep this one because of my meme build that I have for it that actually works really well. Yeah, that one, Star Citizen. I have the whole game and source code of the game from 2016 Breach. I managed to run it locally, but it's 27 gigabytes dumped from Dribble. Tried fixing some code bugs with C+. Knowledge is not good. No. I heard that. I guess I could. I've been flying the other version. That's fine. I'm honestly surprised I spelled that correctly. I don't even know why these are even sitting in my inventory. I can't, like, I already have them on this character, and I can reclaim them account-wide because Mud's Market. Yeah, that one's fine. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm naming it after you. What's up? Okay, y'all, we are going to literally talk about the ship live. So get ready. We're doing it live. So I had high hopes for Star Citizen when it was announced because of the fact on who was behind it. My favorite sci-fi game, space sim, whatever you want, like whatever genre it is, my favorite sci-fi video game of all time, #1 to this day, is Freelancer. Still play it to this day. I actually have a mod that I've been kind of working on here and there, which I haven't touched it in many months because I'm currently stuck because I'm not a coder and I don't know how to fix these things. I'm working on a mod for Freelancer, and I added a whole lot of stuff, but the problem is because there are certain lines of code that are like affecting other lines of code, names are not appearing. So there are systems where names is just like they're not there for planets, stations, trade lanes, jump gates. Just nothing. It's very frustrating. And there is a way to fix it. Someone showed me, and I think I recorded it on him walking me through it because my brain sucks. Oh, look at this. Okay, what is this? Ultimate Plasma, I'm assuming? Yes, sir. No, sir. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's so good. Okay, we're gonna do this live. I play it once or twice a week or so, and there you go. All right, so let's go ahead and start the recording in 3, 2, 1. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mr. Relevant. Welcome back to Mr. Relevant Plays. So just to let y'all know, today is the 1 year anniversary of me uploading consistently with Star Trek Online content, and what better than to do it with the Narada, the latest of the great ships that have been added to this game. And oh yeah, I broke my rule to talk about this bad boy earlier, but thanks to a viewer who I named this ship after, because I'm actually currently live streaming as we speak while recording this video, Plays with Blades just sent me a mail while I'm in the middle of a Corfez run saying they don't do super chats, but here you go. So here we are. We got the Narada. Shout outs to Plays with back in English. Wow. Shout outs to Plays with Blades in the channel, in the chat channel. So if you're watching the stream at some point in the future, you'll see that chat and you'll see my reaction. I was quiet for a minute, but here we are. Y'all know how much I love the Kelvin Timeline movies, and so, and I've talked about the ship already once, so I don't need to cover all that stuff again. So let's go ahead and just talk about the ship itself now that I finally have my hands on it. Now, I literally just got it. I plan on upgrading it at some point, so stay tuned for that. But let's go ahead and talk about the ship itself now that I finally have my hands on it. We can go ahead and break it down. So just like most top tier ships, or Juggernauts in this case, it is a 5-3 loadout, which is what pretty much everyone wants. As y'all know, to me, that literally does not matter. Because of the fact that it's a Miracle Worker primary, it does come with an extra Universal Console slot. So when you do X to it, you'll have 3. And then with the device slots, when you X to it, you'll also have 2 extra device slots, so a total of 5. For its engineering console slots, you have 5 engineering, you have 2 science, and 5 tactical. So it's basically it's got copy and paste of the Vardar Juggernaut, for sure. But it is a lot different from the Vardar Juggernaut. This thing moves a little bit slower in terms of turn rate. Its trait is something I'm super excited about. Fire everything. A very iconic line in the movie. Weapon, cycle haste, and damage bonus on firing modes or exceeded rated limits. So for 15 seconds after using an energy weapon firing mode, you gain 20% fire weapon cycle haste and 20% bonus all damage. That is huge. I can guarantee you right now that every meta chaser went out of their way to grab this ship, to grab this trait, because that bonus all damage is top tier. Number 1. If it gives you bonus all damage, then you're literally getting most out of it. So this ship, it's a Juggernaut, so it has the standard Juggernaut buffs. You know, critical chance, critical severity, regeneration, and then energy and kinetic damage. As for its station seating, you have a Lieutenant Commander Universal, a Commander Tactical / Miracle Worker, which, oh boy, I enjoy that. A Lieutenant Commander Tactical, not a Lieutenant Commander Tactical, a Lieutenant Tactical, a Lieutenant Commander / Temporal Engineer, and then a Science Ensign. So there is lots of ways you could do this for the uncon side of things. When it comes to the tactical console and Miracle Worker, or the Miracle Worker, wow, or the whatchamacallit, oh gosh, the engineering console route, y'all saw it. Y'all got plenty of room for that. But like for here, like you got plenty of uncon capability. Like I'm just quickly setting it up, not really even. Yeah, I mean, look at that right there alone already. You're setting that. Oh, well, I guess I did that one wrong. Hold on. All right, so already I'm sitting at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 uncon procs. You can add 2 more. As y'all know, I basically put the sweet spots for the uncon build at 6 to 9. The reason why I added 6 to the list recently is because I've talked about it before. I've done dumb builds that are doing stupid DPS with 6 uncon procs, and I'm doing 2 mil DPS with it, so it's player preference at that point. Of course, if you're doing anything less, then I would definitely highly recommend acquiring the trait from the noble, which is, you know, to hell with orders, because that will make your captain abilities another uncon proc. But yeah, like this is already, the ship is going to be nuts. I still say that this ship is going to excel at beams for sure, because of its turn rate being at 5.5. You're definitely will most likely want to run beams. Now, with that being said, not saying that you can't run cannons, because, you know, knowing me, I'm going to run cannons at some point with this thing anyway, just because why the heck not? One of the things that I was wondering about, though, is can this ship use the consoles from the Tal Shiar ships? My original assessment, just thinking about it, would be no, because this ship technically is not Tal Shiar. It is a mining ship from sometime around Picard era. So the Tal Shiar consoles just would not make sense. However, they did recently make it to where any ship can use the Tal Shiar warp core, which I plan on testing at some point, but Nukara warp core is just too good not to use. Now, as you can see, this ship has the Kelvin Timeline Plasma Emitter Array, but as far as I'm aware, that's not a weapon type that you can actually actively use. Yeah. The only thing that is even close to this would be the Ultimate Lockbox Plasma. As far as I'm aware, I could be wrong. Don't hurt me. Let me see. Where is the tab that shows? Yeah, no, it's just... Yeah, no, unfortunately not. The only Kelvin Timeline weaponry that exists is the Lobi weapon set, which is plasma based, and then the phaser, the single phaser beam, and the torpedo. And of course, you have the two pets. Well, 3 at this point now because of the shuttles that were added recently. So there is that. Let's go ahead and continue to talk more like about the console, because like I said, I don't know what this I didn't know what this console actually did. I didn't see it. Wait. Oh my gosh, you can use the Tal Shiar. Okay, well that's awesome. Oh my gosh, that passive 5% critical severity and 30 Starship shield penetration. Clicky, become unkillable, damage heals, and damage bonus for 10 seconds. While this console is activated, your ship cannot be destroyed. While taking damage, heal 50% of that damage. After 10 seconds, gain the damage bonus depending on their... I already have a very bad idea. Hear me out. So this says that your ship cannot be destroyed. Hear me out. Just hear me out. Destruct sequence Alpha 1. Now, when this console came out with the Noble, I tested it with the Invincible trait. I didn't die. Maybe. It's just for fun, because let's be fair, that buff, with all the stuff that you can get now, especially the free stuff, is not really free, especially the stuff from the Kelvin Timeline the ship bundle, like those consoles just passively already overwrite that. But why not? Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun with this thing. Oh, I can't wait to X2 this bad boy. I wonder when the next red alert's gonna be. Because I would love to get my hands on some upgrade tokens soon, though. Soon. So where would I rate this ship? Well, I mean, with it being so thick. Damn, boy, she thick. Give me a second. Let me go ahead and go to here. Because there's one more thing that I forgot to do for you guys. I talked about it a little bit. So at level 65, its max hull is going to be at 72,000 with a hull modifier of 1.6 and a shield modifier of 1.25. Oh boy, this boy's tanky. At a turn rate of 5.5, like I said before, this turn rate is not that good. Impulse modifier is a 1.15. Inertia is 55, so it's not terrible, but it's not good. But yeah, it's not terrible. Ooh, those bonus power levels, though. Yes, please. Y'all know how much I love increasing my weapons power, my aux power, but that engine power is just a nice bonus. Can equip dual cannons, no surprise there. Every Juggernaut can. Now, I do want to know about this lance, though. Plasma damage. Targets that are struck by the mining beam also take... Wait. How does that work? Okay, that's hot. Yeah, no, I'm not taking this console off, but I really do want to play with this lance, though, for sure. Because I don't know how hard it hits. That's the problem. Like, it says 6.4 plasma damage, but that's just something I'll have to play with. Because every Juggernaut has a lance-style ability, and depending on which one you're running will determine on how hard you're hitting. Like the Alliance Juggernaut, which is the first Miracle Worker Temporal Juggernaut. This is the second, and unironically, they're both released the same year. That one hits the hardest, but the Vaadwater Juggernaut array was a monster. Still is. The World Razor Juggernaut array is also a monster, and I don't know if the Vaadwaur console only works with the Vaadwaur Juggernaut array or if it can work with any Juggernaut array. That's something that I never tested, and I never talked to anyone about it. Is that the console, or what console is that one? I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's this one. It's not part of any set, it's just a standalone. Yeah, reduces the recharge time of Juggernaut array by 1 second. Is this a Juggernaut array? That's the question. Does it count as a Juggernaut array? Because not all of them do. Playtesting will need to be involved. So, it's console, it's trait, the loadout, the bridge officer seating. Where would I put this? Y'all already know it's going to be a perfect ship. It's 11 out of 10. Come on. Y'all already know. There's like, come on. This thing's awesome. And oh boy, I'm going to be flying the ship a lot. It's like the Cavort right now, currently, since I haven't flown this one just yet. The Cavort right now is like my pride and joy. That's my opus. That's my go-to. That's the ship that, I'm going to say if I was going to be flying a ship primarily for the rest of time I'm playing Stowe, it's going to be that one. But they just keep giving me awesome things. Devs, it's like you're reading my mind. Stop it. Do you guys have cameras in my apartment or something? Or did you implant a chip in my brain just to hear what I want? But yeah, no, I'm going to be playing with this for sure. X2'd or not. What about the set bonuses? Regenerates 2.5% of your hull every 60 seconds, 10% to all shields. Your exotic damage, charge particle, and tachyon beam abilities deal a set amount of shield penetrating radiation damage every second for 15 seconds. This does not apply to feedback pulse or ejectable plasma. Oh my gosh, and then the 4-piece set. Narada Enhanced Battle. Oh, that's huge. Unfortunately, I don't own the tier 6 Tal Shiar Destroyer. I do plan on getting it at some point because of the anniversary bundle. But yo, that's actually huge. I'm curious, what does that cloak look like? Is it just a standard cloak, or did they give this ship a very unique cloak? Let's find out real quick, shall we? Gotta equip the warp core, because the warp core is part of the set. Yeah. Hold up. What? I know I have it. Where? What? Okay. Huh. Wait. I think I know where it is. I need to beam down. Jenny! And accept or cancel, please. Hurry! We need to see these things. Because as of right now, they gave the D7 the Disco Era cloak, which I'm not complaining. Like, I talk a lot of smack on the Disco Era, but I do enjoy the effects. I do like the warp. It's different. I do also really enjoy the, not even my bank. Interesting. I do really enjoy the cloaking effect, like when they cloak. Like there's a lot of things that I do enjoy. It's just there's a lot of things that I don't enjoy as well. What? Oh, there it is. Hello. Oh, where's the other one? What you mean? I own the ship. This game hates me. I swear. I swear this game hates me. This game hates me. I do have the battle cruiser. I do have the destroyer. I just don't have the T6 destroyer. I have the T5 and T6 battle cruiser because they were low B back in the day, or at least they did a whole like reversal thing where now the destroyer is the lockbox, where before the Tal Shiar battle cruiser wasn't. No, I want to keep Sapphire, because Sapphire is fun. I want to keep this because Kelvin. It's fine. I have a whole character dedicated to flying the Romulan ships, so I'm not too worried about it. Anywho, I will get the reclaim this. There we go, and I'll get the T6 one eventually because of the fact that it is an anniversary bundle, which I will acquire in due time, even though I already own practically all the ships from there anyway. What? Why is it not appearing in the list of stuff? Am I just an idiot? I think I might just be an idiot. Awesome, it's not showing up. Dang it. Here I am trying to do show and tell for y'all. And y'all know what to expect. And I know I have the dang T5 console, I just don't know where it went. No, that's Breen. I don't even remember what it looks like. That is the problem, though. But it could only be in my bank. That's the thing. Because before, it couldn't be equipped onto anything except for a Tal Shiar ship. Bear with me a moment, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to take a minute. I don't know how to do timestamps, or I just put a timestamp in the pinned comment, but I don't know how to do any of that stuff because I don't know how to content create properly. Well, it looks like I'm not going to be able to show you the cloak because I don't want to sit here and waste you guys' time too much. But I do. That is kind of disappointing. That the console just will not appear for me. See, look, it's right there. Will it appear? Yes. See, it's right there. Why were you being difficult, sir? Tell me why. Where did it go? Oh, maybe just that one can't be equipped. That would explain it. This one just can't be equipped. Wait, but it's the... Okay. Anywho, we'll get to that eventually. So I can't show it to you right away, but eventually I'm sure it'll get changed to where maybe the enhanced version is the only one that can be put on here. Which does kind of stink. But it is what it is. Anywho, where would I... So yeah, this ship is amazing. I can't wait to unlock its trait. I can't wait to play with it. It's going to be tons of fun to do. And stay tuned for random parse runs with this bad boy as well, like I did with my solo run on the Voth Stronghold. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. You know, I gotta do that stuff for the YouTube algorithm. And also let me know what ships you would like for me to cover and other things. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I love you all, and I hope you guys have a great day. God bless, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye. All right, let's go ahead and start flying this bad boy. No wonder it wasn't appearing. I was just being dumb. Anywho. So, should I stick with the plasma theme on this bad boy, or should I just rock whatever? That's the question. I say it might be sleepy time. Dude, you're telling me. I hope so. I can get one sometime. I mean, I've been wanting this ship for years, and they finally added it. Should I go with plasma? But the only plasma I have on this character right now. I don't want to use Viridian because it's just not as good as it used to be, because they for some reason made travel time on this thing awful. I could deal with that one, honestly, because it is awesome. Yeah, I think I will. We're gonna go with the not cool, because the not cool has some of my favorite ships in the game. I loved making that video on the not cool battle cruiser. The plasma would suit it best, although anti-proton would make it look like a monster. Oh, for sure, but it does also depend on what anti-proton you use. I like Mirror Borg. Mirror Borg is fun. Phase Polaron was my fave for a long time. I don't think I've ever used Phase Polaron. I even have it. I have one. Stay tuned for a video on the Dominion Polaron. Because I went out of my way to get a set of single beams so you don't have to. They look great. But gosh, that mission is a pain. But also a fun fact, Romulans actually use Disruptor, not Plasma. The only reason why they switched it to Plasma and Stowe is because there was already a Disruptor-based faction, and that was the Klingons. So, yeah. There's that. I just wish that, like, so a lot of people don't like the fact that I said that I think that they should add another reputation to the game, but make it Plasma and Disruptor based and give it an Omnibeam. The reason why my mind is there is because as of right now, Disruptor and Plasma only have one weapon set. That is an Omni. Only one. And the Plasma is lobby locked, which means the players that love running Plasma, that want to grab a Plasma Omnibeam, can't get the weapon set Omnibeam. Now they changed it to where it doesn't really matter because you can run 2 non-weapon set Omnibeams or 2 weapon set Omnibeams, so it kind of fixes the problem for sure. But all of the other flavors of Plasma Omnibeams are insanely expensive on the exchange. So, rip me up, daddy, I'm ready. Oh yeah, I need to upload that video. Create, upload, file, recordings. I have so many projects going on right now. Oh, the struggle is real, and I don't have any editing skills or editing ability or anything, and I hate it because I'm wanting to do a series on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, but there's one problem. I have to edit everything. And I barely have time to do any of it. Okay, do this. One anniversary. So content. Okay. I just realized that I also have Borg Plasma, but it's all on another character. Well, I do have a full ultimate set. It's on the character that I based off my brother who passed away. I have Viridian Plasma, Ferenginar Plasma, Isolytic Plasma, which that one's my favorite, and a cool Plasma, but they don't have an Omnibeam, which is kind of depressing because that plasma looks awesome. Assimilated plasma, which I find to be one of the most underrated plasmas in the game. They're actually really, really, really good. The disintegrator plasma, but that's story and you can get that easily. One of the reasons why I started creating, like, not really creating, but upgrading other characters so that I can move a lot of this around, because it's just too much on one character. Alright, so it's gonna be a hot minute before I can X2 the ship. It's fine. I've done more with less. You, yes. You, yes. You, yes. Maybe. You, yes. Of course, absolutely. You. Maybe I should equip that one and just have Ada as an optional. Yeah, maybe I'll equip that one and just have Ada as an option. Because this does more for me, honestly. Where did my snippet go? Wait, no, I should give him the other email because that email is just bamboozled. Alright. So, just to give y'all an update, I'm doing a video series. I would love to make it X2. I just don't have the ability to get it to X2. Yet. Keyword yet. 3. Okay. Let's see. Videos there. That was a 24-minute long video. Oh my goodness. Okay, anywho. I did delete that snippet. Gosh darn it. What consoles else are they running on? Dilithium transporter, absolutely. Just to let y'all know. I do what are you doing? You are you're single-handedly funding the channel. Why are you doing this? Thank you. I get to really play with it. Oh my gosh. Yep, the ship will forever be named Plays with Blades. Can I take that off? I can. Okay. If you're gonna do it right. You right. You right. Wait, what does 3-piece do again? I don't remember what 3-piece does. Oh, right. That. Charge particle burst. Don't I? No, I'm not. Okay, so that, yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that then. What do you do again? Oh, aux power settings. Actually, I'm going to. Let's do it. Okay. Add a optional, because I love my birds of prey. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the credence, the miracle worker temporal credence, the 32nd century ship that a lot of people fly. It is one of the best DPSing ships in the game, especially for beams. Its console by itself makes it worth getting and throwing it on any energy weapon based build, period. Even a hangar bay build, because this console will significantly increase your DPS because of what it does. And because of the fact that it increases your drain expertise on engineering captains. Oh baby, if you're running that certain trait that does the same thing as intelligent agent attaché, yeah, you're getting buffed big time. Agony is already on there. Yeah, I do a lot of testing. There's a lot of things that you guys don't see when I play offline. A lot of testing you guys don't see. Oh my gosh, now that I think about it, there's a lot of testing. What other console was I running on the build? No. No. Hold on. Let's do this. Save. Wait, am I missing Fleet Power Network? Please. Oh, that's what I'm missing. That one. Because I'm Parametrics. Fine, I guess. It's funny how I stopped using this console and now I'm using it again. But then again, that extra aux power is really nice. Alright, there we go. Traits. What am I gonna do with the traits? Real question is, what trait am I gonna get rid of is the real question. When I maximize this bad boy. Oh, and I gotta play with the bridge officer seatings as well. Okay, let me do that real quick first. Beta, 100%. That can stay. You can actually be a miracle worker. Rom Tech 2. Boom. Okay, give me that. Chemosite can work, and then Torch Fit, there we go. I got 6 Uncon procs. Time to Kill would actually go hard on this ship too. Alright, let's go set up my spam bar. I also better take a picture of this bad boy and post it in, no, not that one. There we go. Mink. Yeah. Oh, look how gorgeous that picture is. Anyway. Yes. Okay. So sad that the DPS League lost will to live. Overall, the nerfs, they were all a great source for cheap DPS and high-end builds. Yeah, but they had a ego that was disgusting and a problem that was actually hurting this game. Honestly. Like, I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying that just because I'm a concerned player and I like making content stuff, and a lot of the times they would, if you use something that they didn't like, they would just hate you for it. And even remove your parses or delete or ban you or block you or whatever. It's just like, dude, get over yourself. It's a game. I mean, I guess I could put that on my spam bar. Why not? Like I personally never had issues with the DPS League, but they did have issues. They've had problems over the years. But then again, they've gone through like what 15 different groups. So it's like, what are you gonna do? They've gone through so many different like I remember back when it was numbers, and then they split between numbers and colors, and then they split again. And since that third split, they've gone through like 50 different leadership like groups. Old ideas rejected, only mid ideas allowed. New ideas were outright rejected. Yeah, yep. I'm pretty sure that I'm on their shit list because they're, like I said, my Tetrion video immediately got dislikes. A lot of my other videos immediately got dislikes, which, fun fact, content creators can see who likes and dislikes their videos, and it's the same people that keep disliking my videos. They never comment, they never do it, they don't even watch the video for very long. They watch it for all of like 5 seconds, and then they just dislike it and leave. Yeah, yeah. Buff, weapon buff, weapon buff. And like the only thing that would make sense is it's actually people from the league that just don't like the fact that I'm here. Like, hey, there are other ways you can go to do awesome things and have fun. Here you go. I did. They gave grief to my dad and brother. Brother no longer plays Stow and moved on to have more fun elsewhere. Went back to other MMOs. He'll come back, just not yeah. Well, if he ever does like actually come back, send him my way. I'll lead him in the right direction, because that's what I like to do. Since I have been back in Stow, literally, well, I've been playing Stow hardcore for over a year at this point, and I've been the same way since I've come back to Stow, because I was on one of my hiatuses. I missed a lot of events, and I'm sad about it. But I've been, the way that I have been in terms of always helping the average player, because the average player is not doing a lot in terms of like their builds. They're lost, they don't have the right guidance, and the little bit of guidance that they do get is from people that are utilizing extremely outdated stuff. Really old information, because a lot of, like I said, a lot of the high-end DPSers don't really share information with people outside of their circles. That's not what I'm doing. One of the highest end DPSers that are in this game is a really close buddy of mine, and him and I just go back and forth, not like arguing, we like, he shows me some stuff, I show him some stuff, we brainstorm together, and we just expand on our builds. And then what I'll do is I'll be like, hey guys, this is what we came up with, let me give it to you. And hence why my videos are the way that they are. Now, I've broken down my videos, my builds many a times, and I actually need to do one again soon, because I've updated my build since last time I talked about my build. So yeah, I gotta do that. No, I can actually do that right now. Since y'all are here, would y'all like for me to break down my build as it stands right now? Because for a while, I couldn't break the 2 mil mark. I have now broken the 2 mil mark repeatedly. I am non-stop on Stow for 11 years now. Don't play anything else other Factorio, and on the days where banding is bad, found it after my last work. Burnout helped me a lot. Oh, for sure. No, I love Stow. Like, I'm not stopping Stow anytime soon, and I will continue to defend this game. There's, like, one of the other things that I'm also, like, a huge advocate when it comes to this game is there's too many people that are still on the hate Cryptic, you know, train. Cryptic's no longer here. You have to give credit where credit is due. And right now, the current dev team, and even the previous dev team right after Cryptic, has been doing a phenomenal job with this game. updating it, supporting it, fixing it, making it better. The content that we've gotten this year alone is insane. The content that we were getting at the end of last year, when I mean by content, I mean the event rewards, the events, like all of it has been absolutely top tier. It's one of the reasons why I did the video on like a recap of so far what we've gotten so far this year. I'm going to do another one at the end of this year. So I love this dev team, and I love the fact that they are doing so much for literally us, and they do not get the credit for it. People are still bad mouthing them like hardcore, even if it's something as small as like a small bug that is making this one thing like not work properly. They get immediately dumpstered on unbelievably hard, and it's just like, why? Y'all know the code in this game is crap. Y'all know that there is no way to fix it. Why are you guys giving them such a hard time? Like that type of thing. Go over it. All right, I'll happily go and break it down. Hi, do you have any ideas to make sure redirecting arrays gets triggered even when trying to max out my threat generation? I can't seem to get enough damage to trigger that trait. Well, when it comes to threat generation, or not just threat generation, when it comes to redirecting arrays, threat generation does help. But you also have to keep in mind that when you are doing random TFOs, whether it's on normal, advanced, or elite, you have to remember that there are other players there, and some builds just delete stuff. The reason why you don't see me in normal or advanced is because I literally will look at something and it will blow up. You'll only ever see me in elites because that's just where my build is at. And even then, elites are like nothing because of how my build is. I am also using redirecting arrays because it's literally the only trait that I have that works with my build. Like, sure, I could equip entwined tactical matrices, but that would hurt me because of the fact I don't run a torpedo. So the only way to get redirecting arrays to really hit you is to be hyper aggressive. You want to be in the fight. You want to be in the center of it. But you also have to remember on how, like, can your ship take the beating? That's another thing. If your ship doesn't have the capability of taking a beating, then you don't want to be too hyper aggressive. I found a happy medium. There's a few things you can get. One of them being this console. No, not this one. This console right here that comes off of the Armstrong. You combine this console with the console from the give me a moment. From the GOM2. And then you also add the trait History Will Remember. Right here. And you should do fine. You'll be able to just go in there and just be like, hey, hit me, you can't hurt me. All those things are very easy to get. If you did the event for the GOM2, then you have it. It's one of the best consoles in the game. The History Will Remember trait, there is 4 ways to acquire it. The Legendary Ambassador and the Legendary Vorcha and the regular T6 variants of these ships have it. So for the Federation side, that would be the... No, not that one. This one. It would be this ship right here that you see. This one. For the Federation side. The Klingon side is the Vorcha, which is this one. And then the non-legendary variant is... Where is... No, not that one. Definitely not that... No, not that one. Is it this one? Yeah, this one right here. History Remember is a great trait because not only does it increase your damage, it increases your hull generation, your max hull, and then also gives you more threatening stance. Then that might also just be how often you're getting hit, because the more that you do get hit, the more your redirecting arrays will trigger. New story mode missions are really garbage. They don't do anything for me. Victory is Life was awesome after it looks like they fired everyone with a brain and hired people to write fanfic. Well, I do have to say that the was that one mission that they added that I absolutely enjoyed? This one? Like, I was not expecting to be playing a horror game in Star Trek Online that actually would be good and fun, and I found it to be a blast. Alright, so let's go ahead and go down to the nit and grit of my build. So, whether you're doing a pure energy weapon build or whatever, or a rainbow build, one thing that a lot of high-end, like the best DPSers in the game are currently doing is they're running the Tholian 2-piece set, so the Warp Core and the shields. No, sorry, the Warp Core and the weapon. Sorry, not the shields. The shields are the Khmer Alliance. So, ignoring these weapons, pretty much everything that's always going to be the same. Colony Deflector, Competitive Engines, the Tholian Warp Core, the Khmer Alliance shields, the Tholian Omni Beam, that's part of the Tholian Warp Core set, Crystal Homoerotic set is what they call it, and the Kinetic Cutting Beam. My little twist to it is I am pretty much always using the Birds of Prey off the console, because they just are fun and they actually do a lot of DPS. My build has changed a lot. I'm using the console from the Damocles. I'm using the console from the Armstrong because the critical chance plus 6% is just wild, and also the regeneration capability is just insane. DPRM, like always, because, you know, best console in the game, why would you not want to use it? The console from the T6 Dyson Carrier, the console from the Obina, which if you don't have the Obina, which is a lockbox ship, you can get a console from the GOM2, which basically does the same thing as this one, but instead of it just being your hull decreasing, it's your shields. That's just a slight difference. The broadside combat module, which you can get from a Zen Store ship. So let me see. So far, it's lockbox, Zen, lockbox / Zen, event, lockbox, but you can get basically the same console from an event ship. This one is Zen Store. The lithium transporter, like I've talked about before, that comes off with the Credence, that's a lockbox ship. The particle conversion matrix, which, by the way, this is one of the oldest consoles that comes off of a tier 6 ship in the game. Comes off of the Guardian, which, that along with a few others, was the first T6 ship to be added to the game. This console is fantastic. Fleet Power Network, which also comes from a Zen Store ship. It's the Wani Carrier. Custom Power Matrix, which is an event ship item. Agony Redistributor, which is another Zen Store ship console. That is the Terran Defiant, the Adamant. And then You Are Dismissed, which is a console that you can buy off the exchange, or just open the Ethereum lockbox and you'll get a chance to grip one. Right now, last time I looked, these things were around 10 mil. Like I said, normally the other two consoles I'd be running is a console from the Cavort, just because I love those Birds of Prey. Those things are mean and vicious. And then the other console I would normally be running is another Zen Store console, which is this one right here. The Adaptive Emergency Systems, AES, or just ADA. That comes off of the engineering ship from the flagship. So the engineering style Odyssey, the engineering style Bordeaux, or the engineering style Scimitar. That's where it comes off of. So as you can see, so this is what the console would normally look like. Event, Zen, event, lockbox, non-ship, lockbox ship, Zen, event, lockbox / Zen Store if you got the Muds Market bundle. Zen Store / event because of the Evolve console, and then lockbox. So it's spread out pretty evenly. I did do a character where all I was using was every single thing that I've gotten from events and the ships that I have unlocked over time in the Zen Store, and I was able to break a mill just with that stuff alone. And with them adding a lot of new stuff now, like for example the Kelvin Timeline bundle with the Armstrong, and the Newton, and all of those. Yeah, these theory, like the consoles from these things will just take you to whole new levels. Now, as from my understanding, from what I've been told, the console from this ship has finally been fixed. Not 100% sure yet, but I haven't been tested. But if it is fixed, definitely run it. That console's a monster. The Armstrong console, the reason why I like it so much is because it gives you 6% critical chance, which is the highest critical chance buff you can get out of any console in the game, just straight up passive. It's nuts. And right now I'm sitting at 47.7%, but it did do a thing. Just for lulz, and this thing that I did is 110% pointless. It will not help you in any way, and if anything, it's actually hurting your DPS by a lot, and it definitely hurt my DPS by a lot. I brought my critical chance to 126% just because. Why? Why not? It's literally, it serves no purpose to have your critical chance that high. It does not help you. Alright, beat you what you want. Alright, let's go ahead and unlock this ship's trait because, oh boy, I want this trait. Both of those are going to be useless to me. Beta boy for sure. Also one thing that people for some reason hate me for is I love using Beamfire at Willow 1. Mainly because of this guy right here. He can turn the 1 into the 2. My random parse run video with the Voth Stronghold where I did 2.2 mil DPS was using Beamfire at Willow 1. And people still have that mindset, oh, you have to use the level 3 version of it. No, you don't. You literally use whatever the heck you want. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to talk at some point later today. I am putting a massive strain on my throat right now. Good morning, Timothy. We are about to go unlock the trait off of the Narada because a Play with Blades, who's currently in chat, gifted it to me. And you know what, Blades, it's kind of funny that, you know, like, naming the ship after you just, not only one does it fit the ship just because look at it. Like, it looks like just a bunch of blades. So it perfect, I think. But one thing I do have to say is this is definitely not the correct size, because if you remember, the Kelvin destroyer that's sitting right there is like, cut that size in half and then yeah, the proper size. New story. Oh wait, already read that one. Gosh, I keep rereading messages. That's not awesome. Yeah, back to the MMO conversation. There actually is other MMOs that I do play. The other one that I play is Final Fantasy, but my subscription ran out. Would you guys watch Final Fantasy content? Final Fantasy 14 content? My time zone got me sleepy. I gotta head off to bed, go to sleep, have fun. Oh yeah, no worries. Go to bed. Looks like Edward, scissor hand, and a fist. There you go. At some point, I will share username and get connections going. We'll be around, and I'll sleepy. Alrighty. Hope you have a good sleep there, brother. I will be here. Oh. Gosh, this. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, baby. And I get to show you guys what the Nakul Plasma looks like because nobody uses it and it looks so good. what the fuck? Advanced, okay. Good. So the Na'Kul Plasma is deep green with like a black core. It's so cool. Never got into Final Fantasy. The only reason why I got into why did I play Final Fantasy 14? So I played Star Trek. I played Star Trek, obviously. I'm not live streaming it. I played Star Wars: Old Republic a ton. Why did I play Final Fantasy 14? I don't remember why I started playing Final Fantasy 14. Oh wait, I know why. Because one of my old War Dog buddies, which was someone who that was the guild that we were in Star Wars: Old Republic. It was called War Dogs on the Republic side. The classes you could only be in that guild is Smuggler and Trooper, because at the time, you know, you could only play as those classes on the Republic side. And so one of my old guildmates was like, hey, you should come play Final Fantasy. It's really fun. I was like, okay, sure, I'll give it a try. And then got hooked immediately. There's a hard limit in the game engine, how large a ship can be. It's just about the engine. Oh yeah, for sure. Like the prime example for that would be the simulator, because you know that thing gets stuck and caught on everything. Even though that ship is a beast, it's too big. It's another reason why we will never have the Borg Cube as a playable ship, because like if it gets like the ships just get too big, as it becomes practically unplayable. Like, I love my simulator, I love flying it, but it's too much of a hassle and a pain. Like, you probably will never see me fly it on stream. Borg Unimatrix ships are huge. Oh, for sure. I remember when the Elachi Sheer until Dreadnought came out. That was actually also my first R&D promo ship ever, because I bought off the exchange back when it was 750 mil, because that was the cap at the time. Oh gosh. I had a goal to own all of the super huge ships in the game. Well, once I realized that they were just going to keep adding more, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to change my goal to something else. So my goal went from that to owning every single ship that has ever held the name Enterprise, and name them all Exit Prize. Well, I can sit here and say that I have successfully acquired every single ship that has ever owned that has ever held the name Enterprise, and I mean, I own them all. Math in the game engine looks like it was written by preschool children. They had formulas that were 2016 code, making buffs not work at all to be. Oh yeah, no, yep. Like Cryptic did something to the code. I don't know if they did it purposefully just to be spiteful, or if they were just not being smart about it, but yeah, I don't know what Cryptic was doing at that time in the day. It was very weird. Very, very weird. Fire everything. Okay, let's see. Does it go off? Oh baby, it do. Oh, we can have so much fun. Exceeded rated limits no longer causes power drain and doubles value. I'm sorry, what? But do you still take that debuff for the electrical damage is the thing? I might have to play with this, but the problem is it shares a cooldown with fire at will, and you still take the... Okay, so you still take the damage. But that does build up all aspects as accounted for. So I guess that's cool. But no, I mean, I could also add this instead. And then do this. Because that does not share a cooldown. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm fading. Sleepy time. See you next episode. Alrighty, have a good night or morning. Sleep well. Alright, I think I'm gonna do an infected solo run real quick just to see how hard it goes. You know, the aux power is kind of nutty. I am not gonna lie. And I don't know why I'm not getting too tired, but I might end up ending the stream at some point soon because my voice is getting wrecked. Getting wrecked. Hey. Oh, I forgot to turn off that visual. Oopsie. Wait, this could be the perfect ship for the cosplay of a shadow vessel. For those that know, no.
We must assume the enemy has taken control. This is not acceptable. We must
Okay, not that one.
fleet defending the starbase. Only then can we proceed
But that
with
one.
operations, if any
Maybe.
survivors remain.
Okay. Think. Go. Wow, I am not moving at all. Oh yeah. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, everything is dying. Dead. Go. Activate this. Everything dies. Fire everything. Oh yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, the damage. Oh, the damage is real. Oh, I am dying too. Oh dear. Oh, it's fine. can't wait to where I can be one of those guys like, hey guys, look at me, I can delete everything just by looking at it. That's gonna be a while though. Yeah, if I were to actually put on my actual consoles that I should be running, but I'm not. Yeah, I would have broken 2 mil. Easily. But I did not die. That's the important thing. Yoink. 1.4 though is not bad. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this ship for sure. 100%. 100%. I'm gonna enjoy myself, but I do need to play with it some more, figure out like what, excuse me, what I should run for weapons. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like the Nakul ones are not that good. But then again, Plasma's in a weird spot right now. Not saying that's bad. Trust me, it's not. It's amazing. But I actually think I am gonna end it here because my voice is killing me. But again, thank you so much for the ship blades. Appreciate you so much. I'll be doing some more content for sure, more streams. Like I said, I want to stream more often for you guys. Weekdays is just hard because my job. Yeah, stay tuned for some more content. There's still some ships that I do want to talk about, like the Pioneer. That's pretty much on the top of my list. The Pioneer. Especially because, you know, TMP era. Love it. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off now. I need to rest my throat at least. If I'm not gonna actually sleep, I need to at least rest my throat. But anyway, God bless. I'll see you all in the next video and or stream. I hope you guys have a wonderful and fantastic day. And yes, GERD sucks so much. My mom was diagnosed with it, and I can pretty much guarantee you that I have it, especially since my stomach acid was going inside my lungs. I couldn't breathe. It was awful. But yeah, y'all have a great day. See y'all soon.